was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the Badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
Sorry.
Oh, thank God. Anybody videotaping this?
Hey, what do you mean sorry? What do you mean sorry? That was great. You know what I mean? I almost lost that guy. Wham! I love that. Hello. Hello?
I gotta go.
Whoa. Hey! You all right?
I don't know. I'll call you.
Enough. In case you're wondering, this way is up. Your own key is inside. Here. Again. See? When you wind up in an awkward position, it is your own key that is responsible. Burn this into your brain. The attacker has already lost. Class dismissed.
call me, Sensei?
What do you think?
Dumping stereos and cars on American markets below cost is one thing. Firebombing mom and pop's electronics stores and bringing drugs and hookers into peaceful neighborhoods is quite another.
I understand that these are respected business practices among certain other American ethnic groups.
Mr. Takai, a $100 haircut and a $1,000 suit doesn't change the fact that you're still a gangster. Pure and simple.
Her name's Diane Schaefer. She's a councilwoman. 2 nights after that broadcast, she was brutally attacked in her apartment. The man on television was responsible. But the attack itself was my fault.
Sensei, you have no control over what your student does with his training.
He was my finest student ever. Finer even than you. I trained him like a proud father would teach his only son. I even intended to hand the dojo over to him one day.
What went wrong?
Takai and his kind offer him rewards that the life of a sensei cannot provide. 3 months ago, these attacks began. A very distinctive style. People were disabled, paralyzed, silenced, but not quite killed. People who oppose Akira Takai.
What's the student's name?
Glenn Kawahara, his birth name. He now calls himself Kurokaze.
Black Wind? And you called me to stop him?
Daddy, I'm home.
Kathy?
Reno?
Wow. You know, the last time I saw you, you were 10 years old and you had pigtails.
Well, the last time I saw you, you had a badge and a buzz cut.
Time changes everything.
So, what brought you to the city?
Well, your dad sent me a wake-up call.
And why didn't you tell me that we were going to be having guests for dinner?
Oh, listen, don't count on me. I have to get settled.
Well, let me know when you do. There's a new club in town I'd like you to see while you're here, called Club E. There's a game you might just be interested in.
I'll check it out.
I gotta run some errands first. It's great to see you, Kathy.
Oh, sure, he says, as he's leaving.
I won't be back.
Okay, well, I'll see you later then.
Okay.
The guy plays cards at Club E.
I thought I was looking for the Black Wind.
Make Takai's life miserable, and the Black Wind will find you.
Excuse me? Were you looking for Miss Schaefer?
Yes, I am.
Well, I'm not authorized to say. She's upstairs having yet another CAT scan.
I just wanted to give her my best, but I guess she wouldn't be able to hear me anyway.
Well, that's the worst part. She can hear you. They've given her the works. Brain scans, MRIs. She's got damage to the hypothalamus and spinal cord, but not to the cerebral cortex.
You mean she's still in a coma, but alive inside?
If the guy had had a shred of mercy, he would have killed her. What she's going through is worse than death.
Draft?
First time here?
That obvious, huh?
You're rubbernecking.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for someone. A man named Akira Takai.
Don't know.
Really? I heard he plays cards here.
This is a dance club, not a casino.
Thought maybe they could use an extra player.
500 gets you through the door. That's all I can promise.
That's all I can ask.
3rd floor. Good luck.
Thanks.
Get you 1,000. I'll raise you 2 more. You think I bluffed? Next time you pay to find out.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Got any more room at that table?
Who are you?
Just a fella that's willing to lose some money. What's the buy-in?
$10,000.
Well, actually, my friend has the money. He's supposed to meet me here. His name's Glenn Kawahara. You might know him as Kurakaze, Mr. Takai. He certainly knows you.
Watch the suit, huh? Guys, I just wanted to play some cards. This is discrimination against the Caucasian poker player. Okay, all right, look, I can find the door, okay?
Nice and easy, pal. Come on. Let's go.
No cream, no sugar, right?
Are you just guessing, or did you really remember?
Well, you strike me as the kind of guy who takes it straight.
You know what I was thinking about is the tea ceremonies that you used to give me and your dad.
Oh, God. Boring.
Really? Those were some of the nicest times of my life.
That's because you didn't have to play the good little waitress trying to sense the every move of the honored guests.
That bad, huh?
Don't tell Daddy, unless you want to hear argument number 500 about the old ways. So, how was Clevie last night?
It was wild. Did you have fun?
Quiet evening at home.
Really?
You know, about 10 years ago, I had the worst crush on you.
Why don't we go out for dinner and talk about it tonight?
Well, I'm kind of involved with somebody right now.
It's just dinner, you know? Just old friends. Besides, I want to talk to you about your dad.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm off at the gallery at 8.
That's for coming on to my daughter.
Oh, now you can read minds?
Of course not. I could hear you in the next room. You need to work on your rap.
Wow, Sensei, that was amazing. How did you do that?
I told you everything you know, but not everything I know.
You're different, Sensei. Your techniques have changed.
No, my techniques have not changed. They've been expanded from beyond Shotokan to Aikido, blending with the attacker's energy to deflect it.
Will you teach me?
I must. You won't stand a chance against a Kurokaze.
From what I saw last night, I'm going to have to move my game to an entirely different field.
You were going to go after him with guns and bullets.
Yes.
If you put your confidence in weapons, you'll lower your guard. That is all the advantage the Kurokaze needs. That is all for today. Tomorrow we begin the serious training.
But, Sensei, I'm not really tired yet.
Your head is full of thoughts and plans. So go, do what you must. Take care of them. Perhaps tomorrow you'll be open to what I have to teach.
Well, what else did he say? Okay. All right, well, I want to know about the house. Hold on just a sec. Don't yell at me, Quentin, because I'm making an offer on the house. All right, Simon, go ahead. What's the deal? $1.5 million? What do you... Listen, you tell him he's having 80s flashbacks and offer him $800,000. That's period. That's it. I'm serious. Call me back. All right, bye. Okay, you can yell at me now.
What are you doing here?
I'm a bounty hunter and you're under arrest.
Very funny.
Can't get good Chinese food in Bay City?
Bobby.
All right. I was talking to Shine. She said that you called in for some information about some Japanese heavyweights.
Yeah, so?
So? Listen, I get nervous when you go off on these, quote-unquote, don't mess with me, it's personal jags. I'm here to offer you my assistance, pal.
Thanks. But no thanks, okay? This is a personal thing between me and my old sensei.
Maruyama, the guy you always told us about?
Yeah.
Well, listen, you may be the karate maven, all right? But when it comes to dealing with Pacific Rim business titans like Akita Takai, now you be on my turf, brother.
You know, actually, there is something you can do for me.
And what is it? Anything?
Okay. I want to get myself arrested.
What was that?
Arrested, you know.
That's what I thought you said. Look.
I'm not interested in an increased market share because I'm not interested in sharing the market. You again.
Our meeting got cut short last night.
Who the hell are you?
I'm a man with a warning. I know all about you. I know all about the Kurokaze. And I'm gonna make you pay.
Call the police. Charge him with criminal trespassing, illegal entry, and harassment.
You guys got lucky. I was just a block away on mission when I got the call. Who is this punk anyway?
We don't know. He broke in and assaulted the president of the company.
What?
We'll be down in a half hour to file charges.
Yeah, well, let me check this guy here. And you know what? It's really a good idea to check him for things like these. Now this makes your charges felonies.
Hey, but we frisked him.
Yeah, right.
Watch your head.
Ow! Just get inside. I'll put that gun on your charges, pal. Good job.
The guy I'm seeing is just a student, Reno. It's no big deal.
Okay, I promise. No more personal questions for one evening. You're gonna have to hold on, though, for safety.
Oh, for safety?
Yeah. No romance.
Not a bit.
Give me a minute here. Kathy, run. Go tell your father. It's Kurokaze. Run! Go!
you all right? You need a doctor?
No, I'm okay.
Let's get out of here.
Slow down. I think he needs medical attention.
I'm fine, really.
Good. In that case, I'm Paul Hajimoto, San Francisco PD homicide. If you don't need a doctor, let's talk. So, Vincent Black, professional bounty hunter. I have good news.
It'll be the first of the night.
Well, the doctor says no broken bones or organ damage. Just, soft tissue trauma. The kind of shape you're in, you'll be fine in a week or so.
I'm so relieved.
So now you give me good news. What really happened out there?
Look, I already told you, okay? We were heading home from dinner. A guy jumped out and attacked us. You scared him off.
So this has nothing to do with you walking into Takai Industries this afternoon and threatening Akira Takai?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah? Refresh your memory. Does this Indian playing cop do it?
Look, Sergeant, I'm the guy that was attacked. I'm the victim here.
What were you doing in Diane Schaefer's hospital room yesterday?
How long have you been following me?
Ever since you showed up to Maruyama's dojo. I've been following anyone who might be a suspect in her murder.
Well, she's not dead yet.
I guess you haven't heard. She died at 4 this afternoon.
So, you gonna arrest me?
No. That's what Akira Takai wants.
And you answer to him.
I answer to the chief of police.
Really? And who does he answer to? Look, you haven't hauled me in yet, so it must mean you want my help, and here it is. Akira is your man. He ordered the hit on Diane Schaefer.
That's why you're rattling his cage?
Yeah, that's why. And from the looks of things, you don't disagree with me.
Only with your methods.
I can do things that you can't. I don't wear a badge. Maybe we can do some business.
I don't work with amateurs, Mr. Black. So here's a warning. Stay out of my investigation with Takai, or it's jail time. Have a nice day.
I gotta go by. Hey, what happened to you? You don't look so good.
I met the Black Wind, up close and personal.
Is he as good as your sensei said?
No, he's better. What do you got?
Well, you really want to hear this?
Not really, but I gotta hear it.
He's into everything, pal. Prostitution, drugs, gambling. Oh, especially gambling. Big player, big bluffer.
Big winner. What else?
Well, he's like a gigantic octopus with tentacles in every business imaginable. All bolstered by Takai's status as a Yakuza kingpin.
Japanese godfather.
Well, he's got ninja operatives all over the place. And enough bread to carry out his every wish. So, you picked one heck of a guy to go up against. You want a little advice?
Sure.
Why don't you leave it to somebody else to topple him, huh?
There is nobody else. I'm the guy.
All right. Come on.
Here, this will help.
Ancient Japanese remedy?
Lipton. Unfortunately, it took an incident like this to motivate you to come back to the dojo.
I don't say this often, Sensei, but I'm frightened. The Black Wind chose his name well. I barely saw him coming, and he knew every move I made.
The day he walked into my dojo, before we ever spoke, I could see that he was unique. Untrained, he showed more skills than most students will ever achieve. But I had begun to teach Aikido instead of Shotokan.
Defense instead of offense.
More than that, Reno. Aikido teaches that when someone attacks, he steps outside the harmony of nature. This means he's already defeated.
I can't beat him. Last night I failed so completely.
You didn't fail. You saw him. fact that you saw him coming must have completely shocked him.
He wanted me to see him.
No one sees the Black Wind coming. That in itself is a great victory. Come on, we've got work to do.
Now? We're gonna work out now?
Aikido is the most powerful of all the martial arts. We teach no collision, no kicking or punching, no blocking. We sense the attacker's intention and neutralize it. One mind, one motion. We purify our minds and bodies. We take responsibility. Thus we better the world. I know what you're thinking. You must not kill him.
I thought that's what I was being taught.
Then you missed the point, Reno.
What if he tries to kill me?
Now that very desire is what will defeat him. But if you desire to kill him, you will lose that advantage.
In my world, Sensei, it's kill or be killed.
And leave the world behind.
I don't know if I can.
And you will die.
May I ask you one question? Why didn't he kill me last night? He had the chance.
What do you think?
I don't know, because the cops showed up.
Let you live because he finally found a worthy opponent.
Nervous?
You startled me.
Why did you lie to me about being at the E Club?
I didn't.
When the Black Wind attacked last night, why didn't you run? Because you knew he was coming. This young local guy you've been seeing is a student, all right, at your father's dojo.
Let go of me. You're hurting me.
You want to see hurt? I should have introduced you to Diane Schaefer, only now she's dead.
I met Glenn at Daddy's dojo. Reno, I don't know, he has this power. I didn't want to fall in love with him.
Only you couldn't help yourself.
Look, do you want to hear this or not?
I want you to stop with the hearts and flowers and tell me how I can find them.
He knows.
He knows what?
I betrayed him. He's gonna kill me.
Sensei!
Daddy! Oh my God. Daddy! Where is he? Do something!
Hey, 6 minutes to cross town. Is that fast enough?
Bobby, Hideo's been kidnapped.
Your master? I didn't think that was possible.
I didn't either. It was Kurkasa.
Well, why kidnap the old man?
So that I wouldn't be able to learn what I need to know to defeat him. And so I wouldn't run off.
Well, if he can handle your master, how are you going to stop him?
I don't know.
Oh, great. Well, listen, I got my Beretta, and if I hurry, I can hit a gun shop around here and get some extra ammo.
Bobby, that's not what I need.
Stop being a hero, Reno.
Look, I've got to face Kurikaze alone, okay? But there are some things that I need you to do for me.
And we're going to need that cop's help as well. Sensei, you called me from 500 miles away before. Now I'm calling you. I need you. Tell me how to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad that you remembered me.
Yeah, remember, hell, you must cost me my job.
Unfortunate but necessary. And, well, I'm here to show full restitution to you, sir.
Well, on this property, I can arrest you, pal.
Well, I'm sure you don't want to do that till you heard what I have to say. You see, I would like to spend a little time in the tape library of your company's security system, you know what I mean, huh?
Are you crazy? I wouldn't help you if my life depended on it.
Well, I think you already have. Thanks. Already have.
$1,000 to you, Pete.
Call. I'm in.
Four jacks.
The rich get richer. 7-card start, gentlemen. $100 ante.
Mind if I play, Mr. Takai? That's my ante.
Who are you?
I'm your savior, sir.
Your Eastwood need work. Say what you want, or get out of here.
Well, that's a security surveillance tape, one you made yourself, of a conversation that you had with the Black Wind.
Where can we talk?
Right outside might be a good idea.
Gentlemen. Just tell me who you are and exactly what is it that you want.
I'm Robert Sixkiller. I'm shaking you down for $1 million, and it's in that order.
Bounty hunter. Goodbye.
Sumimasen? That's a nice bluff. It may work on the inside, but on the outside, it's a different game.
You have 30 seconds.
Okay. You have audio-visual records of everything that you do. Unfortunately, you should have let this one go by. Because the cops are going to drop in on the Black Wind, and when they do, this becomes oh so very valuable. You know what I'm talking about?
Why don't we watch it and find out?
Yes, why don't we? You'll remember that conversation quite well.
How did you come by this tape?
$50,000. Call it an investment. I'm looking for a 20-to-1 return.
Why should I believe this pack of lies?
Well, Mr. Takai, you're a gambler. Let me show you my first card.
$1 million.
So we have a deal? Okay, let's go.
It'll have to be the morning when the bank opens.
I'll take bearer bonds, U.S. dollars, yen, in any combination.
All right. Now, to my office in my limousine.
You know, I thought this would be a little more difficult.
For a tape of myself soliciting murder, I'm not inclined to haggle.
Well, Mr. Takai, I didn't say anything about soliciting murder. Now, did I?
No, but why else would I?
Why else indeed?
What's the meaning of this, Sergeant? You have no right to be here. No warrant. You can't prove anything.
Well, two can play the surveillance game, sir.
For a
tape of myself soliciting murder, I'm not inclined to haggle.
You know, this is what they call a perfectly executed bluff. You know? It's a copy of an old movie. James Garner, Marlon Brando, 1957. It was called, Sayonara.
Sensei! Is Kawahara here? Does he know you've been teaching me? This is what you wanted? This is the way you'll get it. One man against one man.
When someone attacks, he has already stepped outside the harmony of nature. Thus, he is already defeated. If he wants to kill you, that desire is what will defeat him. And the student is the teacher.
You know, Takai is trying everything to stay out of jail. Diplomatic immunity, foreign national status, the works.
I say we cane him.
Will the police back off?
Well, you know, normally I wouldn't like our chances, but I gotta tell you, Hajimoto's like a pit bull with lockjaw.
Good. No, I was thinking of getting one of those.
Really? Yeah. Well, you know that's got 200 horsepower, full steel suspension, four-wheel drive. Cell phone, CD, I got a hookup for my television right over there.
You know, if you were to stay and take over Daddy's dojo like he offered, I might go for it.
Oh, you might?
Okay, I'd definitely go for it.
I wish I could, I really do.
I understand. But if things should change...
I'll be back, Sensei.
Have you word on that?
Yes, you do.
Reno, there's one other thing. Well, when they were taking Kawahara to jail, they kept saying something.
What was it?
Kazi wa toromaru tokoro wa shiranai.
Which means?
Bars and walls cannot hold a wind.
That's chilly. Sensei?
Miss me?
God, Jeremy, get out of my face.
If you're broke, darling, take it out in trade.
Leave her alone.
Karen, brought a little present for you. Now, how about we go under the back and do a little pop for old time's sake?
How about you got 2 seconds till I call 911? Don't touch me.
You'll be back. You always come back.
Why aren't you at home?
Well, I thought I'd help you close up. And I got an awesome new plan. Okay, we could be fashion consultants.
Yeah, right.
We're serious, Karen. People pay big money to look young and hip. We can show them how. What is that?
Run, Shannon! Shannon, run!
Are you okay? Are you all right? You get hurt?
It's him! It's him! You gotta stop him!
Who?
The vampire's got Karen. Please help her do something!
All right, calm down.
He's already killed 3 people!
Oh, I understand. Now, why don't you sit...
Look! Look! Karen, I'm so scared. I thought he got you.
No, it's okay. I'm fine.
What happened? Did somebody attack you?
Who are you?
Vince Black. I was just helping your friend here.
Oh, thanks. I got her now.
Wait! She said something about a vampire.
He was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the Badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
I hope that tree died for a good cause.
I'm writing my memoirs, sir. It's called Bullets of Destiny, The Making of a Bounty Hunter. You like it?
Sure. And what happened to the movie version, what was it, Saga Prairie Indian?
Well, I kind of redefined my approach, you see. It's much easier for me to get a movie made if it comes from a bestseller.
That's what that's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Oh.
You know what? I'm hungry. Let's go have lunch.
It's only 10 o'clock.
Brunch, then. You see, writing gives me a big appetite.
I'm sorry, man, but I'm headed back to Mission Beach.
I thought you said the tip I gave you on Nat Willard was no good.
Yeah, but I'm following up on something else.
Yeah, what is it?
I met a girl last night.
Oh, sir, what a novel idea.
No, it's not like that. She's just a kid. She was being chased.
By a bounty worth more than $5,000?
Somehow I doubt that.
Ah, well, if that's the case, you stay here. We're going to do some work, and work that pays and pays well. Let's go. All right. Who was chasing her, Reno?
I don't know. Something.
Something?
Someone.
You said something.
A slip of the tongue.
I know my Freud. I know what slip of the tongue is. Come on, tell me, what is it?
She's just a kid, you know, runaway. She's alone. She's scared. And she told me that there were a lot of murders lately. And I checked it out. And she was right.
And?
3 women have been murdered in 2 months.
And?
And what?
Well, my dentist is like pulling teeth with you. And what? Come on, what?
Well, she said that she thought that they were being killed by a vampire.
Is that it? That's all?
What? You mean you believe in vampires?
I grew up with vampires, okay? But we call them shapeshifters. My grandmother used to talk about it all the time when I was a little kid.
Bobby, there's no such thing as a vampire.
Go ahead, Reno. Believe what you want to believe. Hey, you know what I do? I had to write a chapter in my book, Tracking the Supernatural.
Oh, great. I'll take a picture of one if I see it.
Very funny. Hey, I want you to wear a necklace of garlic for protection.
Excuse me, Father Carl Wesson?
That's right.
Hi, I'm Vince Black. I'm looking for a young girl, 16, 17 years old, short, dark blonde hair. I was told you might know her.
What do you want with her?
Well, I almost ran over her on my motorcycle last night. I was just checking on her, make sure she's okay.
Just being a good citizen, huh?
Is there a problem here?
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of problems. There's drugs and crime, poverty. Runaway kids have a hard enough time without guys like you taking advantage of them.
It's not like that, okay? She was being chased. She was frightened out of her mind last night. Now, whoever was after her might have been responsible for those other women's murders.
What are you, a cop?
I'm a bounty hunter. Look, she wasn't alone. She was with a friend in her 20s, dressed like a waitress. If you can't give me the name of the runaway, maybe you can steer me to her friend.
Well, you really think she's in danger?
Are you willing to gamble that she's not?
Her name is Karen. She waits tables at Winston's Tavern.
Thanks.
You mind closing up? I told Marilyn I'd be home a little bit early tonight.
No problem.
Thank you.
Night, Jake. See, now that's what you need, a nice family man like Jake.
Please, I've dated plenty of family men.
Yeah, but they already had families.
Watch your mouth. Go lock the door, will you?
Karen! Karen!
Evening, ladies.
We're closed. I told you to stay out of here.
What kind of attitude is that? We used to have such fun together, remember?
Look, what do you want?
My business is doing so well that I decided to open up another outlet here. And you were going to sell my product right along with those watered-down drinks.
There's no way in hell I'm working for you again.
Darling, you don't have any choice.
You bring that crap in here, I swear I'll tell the cops.
That is a very poor attitude! Drop it!
Let her go.
Two of us are walking out of here right now.
You're walking out all right, but not with her.
You're bluffing. You won't risk hitting her.
Try me. 1, 2. Shannon, get down!
Shannon, where are you?
I'm here. I'm fine.
What happened?
Did you pull a fuse out?
No. You almost shot me!
Hey, Shannon, wait a second. I'm sorry if I scared you. I was bluffing. I wasn't going to shoot you. I came back here because I was worried about you.
I don't owe you anything.
Well, I know you don't owe me anything. Listen,
I am not a hooker if that's what you're after.
I don't blame you for not trusting me, okay? I spent a lot of time on the streets myself. I know what it's like. I just want some answers.
About what?
Those two guys we chased out of here. Was one of them the guy we saw in the alley last night?
I don't know. It was too dark. I couldn't even see.
There really were 3 murders, weren't there? Was this guy tied in?
Look, just forget it, will you? I told you.
You told me that one of them was a vampire.
Telling you those crazy ghost stories?
They're not crazy. He's real.
No, what's real is we gotta lock up and get out of here before that sicko Jeremy comes back with reinforcements.
Look, if you could just talk to me.
Hey, isn't she a little young for you?
Oh, give me a break. I'm not hitting on her.
Yeah, right.
Maybe she reminds me of somebody.
Whoa, my son. If sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
Proverbs, isn't it?
You've read the good book.
Spent a lot of time in motel rooms.
Give me some ID. Vincent Black, bounty hunter. What are you doing here?
Chasing fugitives.
Well, you hang out with them, you're gonna run into a lot of scum.
You should talk, Drake.
And then there came 2 women that were harlots unto the king and stood before him.
He that is without sin, let him be the first to cast a stone.
The less I see of you here, the better.
Fun guy.
Thanks for your help in there. Now buzz off.
Will you get serious, Bobby? There's no such thing as vampires, okay?
Yeah, you go ahead and tell him that when he sinks his fangs into your throat.
You have been seeing too many bad movies.
It's a cultural thing, man. I already told you that. Where I come from, a shapeshifter is a coyote trickster. Where you come from, he's probably either like a bat or like a wolf. And he's got a real bad attitude, like Dracula.
Well, if you're such a believer, then why don't you help me nail this coyote shapeshifter trickster thing?
2 very good reasons. 1, there's no bounty in it. 2, I never mess with the undead.
Well, at least run some background checks for me, will you? I've dug up some information on people that have had connections to all of the victims.
Please don't use that expression.
What expression?
Dug up. And if you're not a believer, why you got the Jones for this case anyway?
Because I had a niece, okay? She was 13 years old when she disappeared, vanished into downtown Chicago. Mitch and I looked for her for months, never found her. Her name was Sharon. So do me a favor. Run the checks. I'm gonna find out what I can about a street drug dealer named Jeremy, who I think might be staging these vampire murders to keep the street kids from talking.
Hey. Carry a wooden stake.
Hey, Shannon.
What are you, homeless or something?
Sort of. Where are you headed?
Oh. Is that an invitation? I mean, it seems like every time I turn around, you're there. So maybe we could go for a ride or something.
Sure. That'll give us a chance to talk.
Talk about what?
Jeremy, how well you know him?
So that's all you care about, huh? Collecting your bounty?
This isn't about a bounty.
Really?
Yeah.
So is that really true? About what you said, how you lived on the streets?
It's all true. I got into a little bit of trouble. I'll have to tell you about it sometime.
You know, you should ask Karen about Jeremy. She knows him better than anyone.
Is she at work?
Tonight's her night off. She's at home.
Well, how about you and I grabbing a bite to eat and then going over to see her?
Cool.
Get on.
Karen? She's probably in the bath. Karen?
I've never seen anything like it. All the blood was drained out of him.
Hey, listen, why don't you just stay away, right? You already wanted for 2 murders. Why make it 3?
I knew you were going to say that.
And I knew you were going to say that. You know why? Because you never listen.
Look, Shannon needs our help. Karen was her best friend.
I can help her. I got everything she needs right here.
What's all this?
You can't hunt vampires unless you have special weapons, all right? Steak. Got a couple crosses. Let me see what else I got. Garlic. And a couple mirrors. And I also stopped at St. Ignatius and got some holy water.
Hey, will you stop with the vampire nonsense?
Hey, she had 2 holes in her neck. Not 1 ounce of blood was left in her. So what is that?
I don't know. I'll let you know as soon as I see the coroner's report.
Good luck getting your hands on that.
Don't we know somebody in the coroner's office?
Don't go there. Forget about it.
What's her name, Pamela?
Forget about it.
Talk to her. Take her to dinner or something.
Last time I took her to dinner, she pulled out a scalpel, dissected a whole plate full of snails, pinned their bodies on the tablecloth.
Bring it to her.
Oh, yeah, eating a room full of dead bodies, huh? Ruins my appetite. And what happens if one of those dead bodies is undead?
Show it this.
Very funny.
I'm going to follow up on Shannon. Please try to find out what Pamela knows. I'll call you. Shannon! Why don't you open the door? Give you a hand?
No. I don't need your help.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? My best friend was murdered. The cops treated her like trash somebody dumped on the street, and you just disappeared.
Not because I wanted to. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry. Great. That fixes everything.
Hey, I couldn't stick around because the cops were here. I came back as soon as I could.
Why don't you just get lost? I can take care of myself.
Shannon, you got no business on the street. What about your family?
I don't have a family.
Well, I saw you put a picture of some old folks in your knapsack. Who were they?
They have enough problems. They don't need me.
There must be somebody who cares about you.
Yeah, Karen did.
What are you doing here?
Helping her.
This is a crime scene. It means you stay. Now, you stick your bounty hunting nose in my case one more time, and I'm gonna cut it right off. You understand me? Yeah. Good. Get out.
God, Drake, you are such a pig.
And you go with him.
I have a right to be here.
Your name isn't on the lease, Missy. You got no rights here.
Come on, Shannon.
And remember, God judgeth the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day.
His body was in the darn sun so long, his fingers blew up like sausages. Looked just like this dumpling here. Gave me fits trying to lift the prints.
Listen, can we change the subject?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I get to talking about work, and, well, I don't know when to stop.
Yeah.
What would you like to talk about?
Oh, I don't know. You know, the usual stuff like bodies without blood, stuff like that.
Oh, fascinating. You know, I can spot them a mile off because they don't have that raspberry creamsicle look where the blood has settled.
So you had some?
Creamsicles?
Bodies without blood.
Oh, sure have.
Don't you think that's kind of unusual?
Oh, please. I'll show you unusual. Take a look at these. This woman was decapitated with a paper clip. Look at that. Look at all the scars.
Yes, this is really nice. I'll tell you what, hold it. Let's just leave this right here. Go ahead and tell me about the bodies.
I'm not supposed to talk about specific cases.
Oh, come on. Just a little bit. Please, I'm really interested.
All the victims are young women. Very attractive.
I heard that Karen LePage had 2 holes in the side of her neck.
Oh, there were 2 puncture wounds in her carotid, but that's not where the blood was drawn.
No?
There was a surgical incision in the artery on her left leg. She bled to death from that.
Well, couldn't it have been a stab wound?
No, this was a surgical incision, just like all the others. The amazing thing is, not a drop of blood was found at the crime scene.
Where did it go?
You tell me that. That makes 4 cases in the past 6 months.
Here we are.
Can't we keep writing?
I'd love to, maybe another time. Let me help you with that.
Let's have that gun. Now! Put it on the ground! What is it with you two?
You're beast with me, not her. Let her go.
No can do, big boy. She's just got to learn her place. Karen forgot, and look what happened to her. Sharon, darling, you're coming with us.
You okay?
Yeah. You heard what he said about Karen. He killed her, I bet.
You sure you're gonna be okay in here?
Carl keeps it locked up all night.
I could rent you a motel room if you want.
Would you be there?
Shannon,
Well, it's not like you're married or anything, right?
you better get inside before they lock the doors.
There's no rush. I mean, I'd rather talk to you anyway. You know, we're kind of alike. Both living on our own and all.
We're both runaways, I guess, but it's a lot different. Okay, I'm a lot older than you are. You need somebody to look out after you.
You mean like the way you've been doing?
Well, that's sweet of you.
Yeah, you don't have to say it.
Say what?
You'd never be interested in a slut like me.
Shannon, you're 16, 17 years old.
Doesn't bother most guys.
You're not a slut. How's your security in here?
It's not a fortress. We have any problems, we call the police. Sometimes that causes more trouble than we started with.
I'm familiar with that kind of cop.
Yeah, there's this one officer in particular. Acts like he's some sort of avenging angel.
Loves God, hates women.
That's right. Good night.
Yeah, Bobby.
Where are you?
I'm in an alley by the New Life Mission. I think I'm gonna keep an eye on the place while Shannon's there.
Just pulling into Mission Beach. I'll be right there.
How's the dinner date?
Well, I just found out that our vampire modernized his techniques. He makes a surgical incision in the leg artery to drain the blood from his victims.
So you mean the bites in the neck are just window dressing?
Exactly. And I ran a check on those names you gave me. Guess who dropped out of med school?
The thing jumped me. Shot it 6 times.
You sure you hit it?
Yeah, I hit it. Kept coming.
There's no blood.
Because it's not human.
Yes, it is. I caught a glimpse of it in my headlights.
And why isn't it dead?
I thought you said you didn't believe in vampires.
I don't.
Then why are you taking that stake with you when you're gonna go inside there and question Carl?
If the guy thinks he's a vampire, it might psych him out, okay? It's worth a shot.
You know, if I didn't know you any better, I'd say last night's fight made a believer out of you.
All I know is that I pumped 6 shots into something that kept coming at me, okay? I'm not taking any chances.
Taking the holy water.
Hey, Carl. I'd like to talk to you.
Later, guys. I'm busy, huh?
It can't wait.
Yeah, and who are you?
He's my partner, Bobby Six Killer. We're investigating those 2 girls who were murdered.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Well, those 3 girls were runaways. By any chance they happen to visit here?
You know, we get hundreds of people to come through here every day. I don't know them all.
You're a medical student, huh?
What's this all about?
Got kicked out about 3 years ago?
No, I didn't get kicked out. I quit.
Why?
It's none of your business.
Whoever killed those girls had medical training.
You know, I think maybe you two should leave now.
What did you do last night, after I dropped Shannon off?
Get out.
He was with me. All night.
It's not what you think.
We stayed up all night talking. Carl made me feel better.
Well, I guess we made a mistake then.
You sure did.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. We will be leaving now. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
She's lying, Bobby.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Because Karen's murder really shook her up. You know, she's confused right now.
Yeah, well, let's forget about Carl. I'm running up some new leads based on the list of names you gave me.
Like what?
Like a cop that always shows up first at every single one of those murders.
Drake.
Yeah, exactly. Coincidence, huh? Maybe he knows where to find those bodies because maybe he put them there.
Any luck running down that drug dealer?
Yeah, his name is Jeremy Kovich. Did time for assault and conspiracy to distribute. Was held up in L.A. for murder, later released for lack of evidence.
I'll take him. You check out Drake.
Oh, hey, partner?
Yeah.
I think you better take this with you, just in case.
All right, last morning, punk. I see you again, and your face is on a milk cart. You understand? Get home.
Good work, detective. Gotta show these kids who's boss. Otherwise, they flood the streets like sewers overflowing.
Who are you?
Bobby Six Killer, a bounty hunter. My partner, Vince Black, says that you're harassing him.
I haven't even warmed up, Six Killer. Either of you get in my way, and I'm gonna bury you.
Well, you don't mind answering a few questions now, do you?
I don't answer questions, pal. I ask them.
Well, that's too bad. Because I was really curious why you were the first cop on the scene when those murdered girls were found dead.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
Every one of those victims was dead less than an hour before I got there, pal. And I got witnesses who were with me prior.
Okay, so you're in the clear. Big problem is there's this killer still out there, and nobody's talking because they're afraid of you.
Listen, I'm hard on these kids. I know it, but it's to help them. I want to scare them. I want to scare them bad enough to get them off these streets and back into their families.
Maybe we can help each other.
How?
My partner and I have a better shot at getting information out of those kids than you do. Cut us a little slack, and we'll pass on any information that we get down to you. What do you say? Deal?
Yeah, all right. You got 48 hours.
Thank you.
You're selling crack for Jeremy, aren't you?
I am not.
Hand it over.
Go.
Give it to me. Hey, you come here. Come here. Give me that already.
Stop it! You can't do that. Give it to me. Come on, please, Vince.
No.
Please.
Stop it.
That's Jeremy's. He'll kill me.
Well, it'll have to get through me first.
Promise.
I promise.
Isn't that special?
It's okay. It's over.
Hello.
Bobby, hi, it's Pamela.
Hi, Pamela. What's going on?
Well, I just got some tests back from the FBI lab that'll ID this killer you're after.
What kind of tests?
Something very experimental. I lifted fingerprints off the neck of the last victim.
You lifted fingerprints off of her skin?
No, there's a way to do it if the conditions are right. Come on over, I'll show you what we've got.
And do you mind if I bring my partner?
Yes, but be careful nobody sees you. I'll meet you at the back entrance at 10.
You got it. Bye. Hey, been looking for you. Pamela's got something. The killer left a fingerprint on the last victim. We're supposed to meet at the coroner's office at 10 p.m.
Shannon, stay here tonight, okay? I'll come back tomorrow.
Be careful.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Come on.
Bobby, I have never believed in vampires.
Not even for an insy-bitsy tiny second, huh? As you're getting your butt whooped in the alley?
I have never believed in that stuff.
Yeah, that's what you say now, but you should have seen your face, pal. Your eyes were as big as pizzas.
Can we just drop it?
All right. No harm, no foul.
Isn't it time to see Pamela yet?
Almost. She didn't want anybody to see us go in. You know, sir, I guess that's the difference between you and I. You see, my world is open to all the mysteries of the universe, and you, well, you know, you're kind of like Mr. Practical, Mr. Down to Earth, Mr. You know, believe it when I see it.
I'm out of here.
Wait a minute, hold it. I'm done. All right? Gee, I don't know what happened to her. She said she'd meet us here at 10 o'clock. Pam? What do you want to do?
Try to go. Bobby.
She match the fingerprints to anyone?
No, it sounded like she had just gotten the report.
The killer must have taken it with him. Who else knew you were coming here?
Nobody else, just my partner, Vince.
He left a drug dealer handcuffed to a telephone pole for me. Tell him thanks.
I will.
Also tell him I'll need that runaway's testimony for a conviction.
Shannon, it's me, Vince. Hey, we gotta talk.
What's wrong?
We can't talk here. Come on, follow me. Shannon, I think you can point me to the killer.
Me?
Remember what Bobby said about Pamela at the coroner's office?
Yeah, you guys were gonna go meet her.
Did you tell anybody?
Just Carl.
Just Carl. You sure?
Positive. Why? What's wrong?
Come here. Pamela was killed before we got there.
Oh, my God.
I'd suspect Carl, except you said that he was with you the night I was attacked.
Oh, my God. This is my fault. I'm responsible.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. She's dead because of me.
Shannon, how can it be your fault?
Because I lied to you. Carl wasn't with me all that night. I was just trying to get back at you for leaving me here, make you jealous. It's dumb to think you'd care.
Shannon, of course I care about you. But you can't blame yourself for what happened. It's not your fault.
But if I hadn't lied, you would have known about Carl.
Maybe. But the point is that the killer's responsible for the murders, not you. And you can't blame yourself every time something bad happens. Yeah.
Where are you?
In the mission with Shannon.
Well, I figured. Let me in. I'm on the outside, okay?
How do we get out of here?
This way.
I just got off the phone with the dean of the medical school. It took some persuading. He finally told me that Carl was expelled because he had a complete breakdown.
This is Carl's room.
Allow me.
It was locked from the inside.
Some of the windows.
Where does that door go to? It's a stairway. Stay here. Oh man, check this out.
Hey man, this guy's sick.
Hey, give me a hand.
Oh, will you nuts?
Come on. It's just dirt.
Vampires always take the soul of their homeland with them. Check this out.
Oh, well, that looks familiar.
Yeah. Hey, I'd say this has been used lately, huh?
This guy must be bandaged like crazy underneath his clothes. Oh, man. Bobby, look at this.
Oh, man.
Oh, gosh. So this is where all the blood went.
Yeah.
He's in the chapel.
Is he dead?
Yeah. Well, he is for now. Now, look, don't get me wrong, okay? I'm glad it wasn't a vampire. It's just that I'm kind of bummed out that I'm losing my chapter on tracking the supernatural.
So change it to tracking the super psycho.
It's a good idea. Mild-mannered missionary by day, whacked-out serial killer
At night. I gotta write down what's still fresh in my mind. Listen, take care. Good luck with your aunt and uncle.
Thanks, Bobby.
You're welcome.
They should be here any second.
You nervous?
A little. They seemed okay when I spoke to them on the phone, though. It seemed like they wanted to give me a try.
Are you willing to give them a try?
Yeah, I guess.
That them?
Yeah.
Family. Believe it or not, Shannon, I'd trade places with you in a second.
You actually sound like you mean that.
I do. Good luck.
Watch out for dark alleys. I'll never forget you.
Neither will I. Take care.